Guys, I have found a pretty cool area in Brandenburg in the northwest corner of the map. I was actually trying to find a little bed and breakfast looking place that was on the very top corner of the map as far as I could tell. And I'm not sure exactly where I ended up, but it looked like it was too far because I crossed a bridge that went to nowhere and regardless, I'm pretty sure I went too far. Oh no, my baseball bat. That's a problem because my axes are in my wrecked car and it is a fair distance away. I will show you the map here in a moment once I get this area cleared. This is a medical clinic up in the northwest corner of the northwest town. We're very near the river. Not on the river, very near it. I like how segmented off this area is while still being open. I found this ghillie suit on a man that was on the bridge to nowhere. There was a Red Cross military base looking area. It was pretty interesting, actually. Alright. Squish this one last Z, and then I'll show you guys the map. Real quick. Bridge to nowhere. Now, I could probably go further west here and find what I was looking for. In fact, let's do that, because I think there's more here. In fact, I know there's more here. I'm looking for something that's way up here, but getting there is going to be a booger. So I'm just going to go west on this road and see where I end up. And if I can find my previous vehicle, or a different one that works, that one's no key. I checked, and I am not a burglar this time around. I'm a vet because I was, excuse me, very tired of panic destroying my character in the new build. It feels like panic occurs a lot more and affects your character a lot more now. I could be wrong, but that is the way it feels. So, no obvious vehicles to take care of right now. Oh, big old cemetery. That's the church, or maybe that might be the church that I was looking for originally. It's hard to say. Either way, the plan was to go west from the church, so we're going to continue going west, because that feels like a good plan. There it is. Perfect. Alright, so that was where I was originally wanting to find to go west, so that's what we're going to do. I got so turned around. I was originally filming, and it won't be shared because I thought I was completely lost and turned around and just kind of gave up and petered out. But I think I'm in the right spot now, the chapel that's mentioned on the map, because I've been to the riverboat before on a previous playthrough where I wasn't recording. My crashed vehicle's up there somewhere, but it was totaled. I mean, I was going very fast when I hit a crowd. Now, why am I holding a plank? So feeling better about things now. Let's get the hammer out so that at least I'm armed. And what we're going to do is continue heading west here and see if I find a crossing road that heads north. Because as far as I can tell, on the map, it looked like there was some sort of like bed and breakfast or resort or, I don't know, like country hideaway up in the very northwest corner of Brandenburg's extensive area. Let's kind of go ahead and cut through just so that I don't have to waste too much time. I would love to find a really cool, isolated, but not totally isolated area. I got a fair amount of books and medical supplies and what have you. So that's helpful, and I can eventually go back and try to clear out that giant horde that was south of the first aid tent, whatever city village that there was there. Let's see. Let's alternate between jogging and walking. I won't do any sprinting. There's no sense in killing myself. Let's go ahead and have a lollipop. That'll help the unhappiness. And then we'll preemptively take some painkillers because like the classic meme, I've got a headache. I don't have a headache, but, just in case for later. Is it The Office? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was like the sterile, dry, blonde-haired chick's from The Office's name. I can't remember her name, but that was one of her memes. All right, passing through the field. Now, if there's a crossing, intersecting road up here, then I'll be mostly sure that I'm on the right track. That's one of the fun things about Build 42 has been trying to find the new areas because what they've expanded has not always been obvious. And I feel like they did that on purpose. And I feel like every little update that they add more code to Build 42, I feel like they're slipping in little hand modeled areas into individual cells because it seems like there's something new to find around every corner anymore. And I dig that. I dig that. The way the light bounces around the trees is so much better than it used to be. And there are areas where it still needs work because you can tell that it's still a work in progress, especially with some building walls where you can just see inside the buildings whether the walls are closed off or not. Um, they have done a really good job. Andy Stone has done a really good job of. I mean, it took them 3 years, but they did. They brought it. They brought it with this update. Alright, so yeah, as far as I can tell, this is where I want to be heading. Still this direction. Still hoping to find a intersecting road heading straight north. There it is. Perfect. Alright, so now I can just go this way, and eventually, unless the map lied, which maps do lie, I'll find what I'm looking for. Oh, am I gonna find it sooner than I expected? Oh, I might have. Oh, is it huge? You guys, this might be it. This might be it. Holy shit. That is a building. Oh, with a giant bar and a giant office and a giant reception area and a giant lounge. And so much space. So much space. Holy cow. All right, all right, all right. We did a perimeter sweep and it is clear and safe. I love how rural the rural spawns are. We locking that door? These doors. No, we'll go ahead and we don't need to lock them, but we'll shut them. Oh, well, I guess if there are any Zeds, they're gonna come and find me. Don't get too involved in like trying to figure out what all the loot all is. Let's just God, this is such a cool place. It's like a fucking hunting lodge. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. There's some chips on the table there. Cool, cool. Any whiskey? Most of the basement bars I've found so far in the game have not had anything useful in them. They've had like non-flammable liquors, so you can't even make fucking Molotovs out of them. It's been kind of frustrating. But that's okay. Don't need to get pissy about it, I guess. Even though sometimes I wanna. All right, so that was the office that I found. This goes back here behind the front desk. All right. Oh, where'd you come from? It's all right. It's all right. Let's go ahead. There's a big old kitchen. There's that lounge. Very fucking cool. All right, so let's check out the upstairs. I did not see a basement, which is disappointing. That's all right. I think there was a third floor, which we will find out for sure eventually. Might as well burn up some electric while we got it. We have to find some generators for up here. Gosh. What a fun spot. Absolute blast. Okay. Okay. Brandenburg is cool. Now, there's a lot of it that I haven't seen yet, so, take that with a grain of salt. But I'm going to do some serious exploring, and we're going to find it. First, I'm going to peek around a couple more corners of this area. So there's just a bunch of bedrooms up here. Bunch of bedrooms, and it's awfully open on the main floor. So this might not be quite as, defensible as I had hoped or as I, thought possible. But it's a very neat spot. I sure thought there was a third floor too, but I don't see another set of stairs. So let's go outside. Take another peek. Oh, it got dark on me. So let's go ahead. Kill that lady. Find myself a little place to rest out the evening. Oh god, I just got sleepy. See, everything's coming up Millhouse, guys. So we'll sleep a little off. I'll take a fucking toke off my pen real quick. That'll help. That always helps, right? Ah, damn thing's battery went out. Oh no! Never mind, we're back. I don't know what the hell happened there. Either way. Sorry if you briefly saw my monitor. There's not much on it. Oh, I still gotta wait for a little while for it to be daytime. Alright, so. Cool little area up in the very, very tip-top corner of the map. But what I want to do is get down into this region, and really thoroughly explore. But this feels like a safe place. That's where my car is. That's where I gotta go back to. Because it's got a ton of fucking loot. So actually, we'll go that way next. But for now, I found it. It's a hunting lodge. And a pretty cool one. And I'll explore the areas around it too. But that is going to be for another time. Thanks. Appreciate you guys joining me. See you next time.